Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Liz is having a little trouble with the timer there. She's
Oh, no. Why, Liz? Why the timer?
okay. Today we're going to talk about top 3 ways to massage your pain away. You know, Brad and I, when we first came out as therapists, we were taught how to do massage.
Yep.
And we had to do it. I don't think we were thrilled about it. Do you? Were you?
No, it was not the reason I got into therapy.
Right.
Some
right.
therapists do it.
Some people like it.
right.
Some people, and you know, if you have a loved one that's willing to give you a massage, good for you.
Right.
But we're doing this video for those people who do not have someone that'll give them a massage, which would probably be you and me, right?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
At this point,
we have wives.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know if they'll, you know, they might give us a 2-second massage, and then they'll go.
It's not like when we were dating.
No. They're trying to.
It's a family
when
show.
They're trying
Bob.
to pull us in, but. Okay, so by the way, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, we're doing a giveaway. Yet we're still giving stuff away at Bob and Brad on Facebook. Right now, we're giving away 3 of these foam rollers. It's actually going to be a green one, still with this marbled look.
Yeah, it's very attractive.
Yes, standard density. Just go to Facebook, or actually we have a link down below too in YouTube.
Right on YouTube, yes.
Yep, so, all right.
Yeah, green is a little Christmassy, so that's kind of a nice deal.
Yeah, we made that correlate today. That's great. Okay, the first massager I'm going to show you is the Daiwa. Is that how you'd say it? Daiwa. Liz says that. She doesn't know. Felicity Shiatsu neck and back massager. You know, there's a whole bunch
Daiwa. Have you heard of Daiwa before?
Is this Daiwa?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a whole bunch of these back massagers out there, and I never thought much of them because we had gotten a cheap one once that was a real small one.
Sure.
It was terrible. It didn't feel good at all.
Mm-hmm.
But these feel good.
Yeah, they're moving up. Yeah,
they've done a good job, and this is the one that actually has the neck and the back. So I'm going to show you. The neck is going already here, and we don't want to hear any comments, Brad. So what's nice about the neck, it's not, right now it's adjusted for me. But you can actually adjust it downward. Watch it go down. It's like if you took a bra off,
like
right,
the aging process.
Yeah.
My goodness gracious.
Oh, good Lord.
Why,
there
Bob?
We go.
Why? But no, it really does hit the right neck muscles.
It does hit the right neck muscles. With this whole unit, you want to make sure the spine is in between.
Right.
Brad, shut up. I can see you.
But I sat on this, and it really felt good.
Yeah, it does feel good. So, okay, I'm going to turn the neck off, and then I'm going to go ahead and show the back now. So the back, you're not going to be able to see this very well until I do this. I'm going to put the heat on.
Whoa.
Now, Brad's going to dim the lights a little bit here. And see, now you can see what it's doing as it goes up and it goes down.
So those are where you get the massage from these red points, and they actually heat up at the same time, and they're working the paraspinals, those muscles, that heavy muscle. They call them the loins on a deer, you know, but that's a muscle group. Yeah, right there, as well as on the neck, do the same muscle group.
Yeah, so you can get them all going together, and in addition to that, actually the seat vibrates. You can't see that.
And that heats up too, doesn't it, the seat?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, it does say.
Yeah.
Does it?
I was sitting on it before, and I was feeling the vibration, and I'm pretty sure I felt it warm up, Bob.
My only criticism of this is that I don't think the heat gets very warm. I just didn't think it was that much.
Right.
But
you know.
I'll tell you, though, I was working with a patient the other day, Brad, who has back pain. I was lifting up her leg.
Yeah.
And she was fairly heavy, and I hurt my back. So that night I went and I sat down on this thing, and I was on it for an hour.
You were?
Yeah, it was heavenly. I just watched TV, and so these are a cool device. I mean, it's $229, which, I mean, that's the price I saw recently. I don't know if it goes up and down.
Right.
We'll put a link down below, but they're kind of fun, and they're a great gift, and you don't have to pay anybody for a massage.
Right. Well, you look at it that way, and then, you know, your wife is happy too, and she doesn't have to. She might be getting jealous. Did she sit on it too?
She likes it too, yeah.
Oh, good.
So
it's a win-win
at first
situation.
she didn't like the neck thing because it didn't fit her. I go, Linda, it goes up and down. So So then she got it.
She
figured out.
adjusted it for
Yeah,
her.
she adjusted.
Yep. Sure.
Okay. The next one that I really love too.
I can do this one?
Yeah, you can go
Oh,
do
good.
this one. So this is the Hop Fu Shiatsu foot massager, and it's a. By the way, this thing keeps rattling until it's done. This does have a timer on it, by the way. You can set for like 15 minutes, 30 minutes. So you got that thing running already, don't you?
Yeah, I do, and I actually wore my nice gargoyle socks because my other ones have a hole in them, and I knew I was gonna. So, anyways, I wanted to make sure, you know, be presenting.
Yeah, well done, Brad.
Yeah, let's put her on.
Okay.
Now, yeah, so you put them in. There's actually compression on this as well as a massage. So if you have swelling in your feet and ankles, it helps push that swelling out where you want it to go, back proximal to your system.
Well, right now this unit is 5 for 5 for me because I've had
5 for 5.
I've had 5 people try it that were actually having some foot pain. One was my daughter, one was my wife, and this actually took it away. I mean,
who were the other 3?
Well, one was a patient. I was one actually.
Yeah.
I was having a little foot pain with running and took it away, and then there was another patient too. So
good.
What are you doubting my math?
Well, no, I just he had 2 patients with it too, so that's
yeah.
And then the one he bought one.
Bought one. Yeah, you were here when he ended up buying one. But it's got a low, medium, high. The low, if you are on the elderly side, you maybe don't want to get that aggressive. It's more, set for you.
Mm-hmm.
I can just tolerate the high. I don't know. You said, Brad, it's pretty aggressive for you too?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm on medium right now. I'll push it to high. So all you do is very simple touch. And now I'm at the high, and I can feel the compression get a little more. And then the massage on the bottom of the feet are a little more. But actually, now that I started at the low, I'm tolerating this much better.
Yeah, I think after a bit, you actually end up tolerating it better. The heat on this too, I don't think is that intense. It's not enough. It barely even feels warm to me.
Right.
But the thing I like about it, it actually gets the heel too, because I was reading on some of these, it doesn't get the heel.
Right.
You feel this on the heel.
Oh yeah, right on the bottom of the calcaneus, I feel that massage there working.
And it gets the top and the bottom of the foot.
Well, right up to the toes, Bob. Right now, I can feel my number 3 toe.
Yeah. So this is again one that you can just sit there and you can leave it on for an hour because it's so comfortable. So if you're got a foot fetish, this would be for you. Okay, let's go to the third thing. Now we got the back covered, we got the neck covered, Brad, and we got the foot covered. So now if we're going to want to do the extremities, we're always big fans of the Pure Wave. I actually like the CM5. The CM7 vibrates on both sides. I just don't think that's needed.
Well,
it's more
the one on this side is a lighter vibration, and that's for facial massage, which, so if you wanted to massage the face, you're certainly not going to do it with this.
No,
your jaw muscles.
It is a good point, Brad. If you're buying this for a facial massage, then you do need to get the CM7.
Right.
But if you're just using a general massage all over,
right,
I'd get the CM5 because the CM5 is like $99, and the CM7 is like $125, I believe.
Sure.
So,
right.
Did I say how much the shiatsu is? By the way, that's $129. That one.
Oh, the foot
massage.
Sure.
So this one comes with a lot of different attachments. It's got the one that's probably our favorite is the air filled. It's actually real soft. And you can go over, like if you happen to go over a bone, it's a lot more tolerable.
Right. If you got tennis elbow and you're trying to get that muscle, and that muscle gets close to the bone where you want it. And if you have one of the a more harder, aggressive head, that's uncomfortable when you hit the bone of the bone. With this, there's no problem with it. That's really nice.
And the pointer works really well for hitting them, getting deep down in the massager and getting cross fiber massage.
Right. Where you got a lot of muscle or soft tissue to get through, then you're going to put this on, and they easily unthread and
they thread on and thread off. What I like about it, where I've used it myself is I was getting a little quadricep tendonitis.
Sure.
And it really did well for that. I think it works really well for piriformis syndrome in the butt. A hard place to massage, and this works out real well for that.
And we've been using this on patients quite a bit and they really enjoy it, as well as our therapists do, because your fingers don't get so darn sore. So actually, Pam, the therapist, she's really good at the massage. she uses a combination of this and her hands.
and manually
Mhm,
too.
yep.
And I've seen people that actually like this, patients that like this better than the manual.
Sure.
I mean, they prefer this, and I've seen people that said, no, I'd rather have the manual.
Right.
But we use it a lot. I mean, it's used. I would say we start all of our massages with this,
Sure.
just because it's a lot easier
Right.
and less fatiguing on the therapist.
I've got a friend, you know, Chris, the pharmacist. He and his family, his two children are both in high school hockey, and he's active, and his wife has some back problems, and they all use it. You know, for actually, he bought his son one, so they got two of them in the house now.
Oh, sure.
Otherwise, they start fighting over it.
Yeah,
But
my kids all have one. I mean, my son was an athlete, and he used it for that reason. But
right.
my daughter used it for her. Well, she was using it on her foot, actually.
Oh,
Believe
really?
it or not, yeah.
Yeah.
And the other daughter was using it on her, more up in her upper traps. Here,
Sure.
so. All right. Well, that gives you some options. I don't know if that helps. What do you think, Brad?
Well, at least they're more educated. You know,
Right.
become informed and make informed decisions. I think I heard that somewhere else. But yeah, no, we're serious and like to have a little fun, but they're all good products.
Yep, they are. So, thanks for watching.